Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Welcome back. Those of you that have been following my Path of Exile journey, the last time you saw me was last night when I was, medicated, well, more medicated, still slightly medicated, recovering from a root canal that I had yesterday, fun stuff, not really. And I actually said I was going to cancel last night's stream, and then the drugs kicked in. I'm like, wait, let's go! And then started much later than usual, but did do a stream last night. It will be on the Mukluk Plays if any of you need to catch up on anything. We're picking back up from there. Did you have puffy cheeks? I did not have puffy cheeks. If you were just looking at me normally, it did not show that I had anything like that. But there was severe discomfort. I was in the dentist chair for 4.5 hours. So they just like not even counting all the stuff that they did to my teeth, them just having me hold my jaw open for 4.5 hours, my face was in so much pain. My face was in so much pain. But now it's like if I take some ibuprofen and I'm just like talking to you guys, I can't even feel it. But of course, there's this just one insanely tender spot that if I like poke it with my tongue without thinking, or I'm chewing food and I accidentally start to chew with the right hand side, which is largely automatic, then it's just searing pain. So trying very much to not touch that tooth as much as possible. Gonna give it a few days, see if that dims down a bit. If it dims, if it does, then great. If not, then I'd call the dentist back and be like, hey, is anything wrong? Is it only me who has a dead Discord? Let me tab out for a second. I can see Discord. I just clicked through two channels and I can see it fine. Also, Bluebell, hello, I see you. Welcome back. Becoming one of my most regulars on the YouTube side. Mike, have you tried the new boss in RSL? No. Okay, so the one in the city? So RSL had an update where there's this like cursed city. And you fight through waves through it. And it was pretty cool. However, one of the 3 keys to fight the big boy is on a fight that's the Eternal Dragon plus the Uber version of the Fire Knight. And you're only allowed to use like certain units to do it. I cannot beat the Fire Knight. I killed the Uber Dragon, and literally I have fought the Fire Knight with multiple groups of what you're allowed to use. And one of them fought him for 25 minutes. I can't beat the Fire Knight. So I because of that, I'm stuck there, and I'm not able to, try the new big boy that's after that, because I need the key from the Fire Knight. So having issues with that. Skill issue? It really is. But the thing is like, I'm so far from beating it, I'm not even sure, like, looking at the champs I have, I'm not even sure what should I level up to possibly make this possible. I don't know. I don't know what I should level up to possibly make it possible. Which games on the schedule tonight? Tonight I'm doing Path of Exile. Tomorrow is possibly going to be Path of Exile and starting for the first time Dyson Sphere program, because it's getting an update where they're adding combat. And I've looked at Dyson Sphere program before, and I've thought, man, this looks really cool, but if it's just building and nothing really impedes you in any way, I think I'd get bored. Because in Satisfactory, I got bored because nothing bad ever happened, and so I ended up, getting tired of it. And then just a few days ago, a viewer, Eternal, messaged me and said, hey, they're adding combat, and he gifted me the game. And he said on the 16th. So I was like, I'll try it out. It might be good. It might be good. Freeze lots of it. Yeah, the problem, you know what? Hang on a sec. I am going to, all right, I'm launching RSL on my other screen. Hang on. Once it comes up, I'll show you the issue here. I'll show you the issue. Now, this is a low-level labyrinth I'm doing, which is why I'm able to just talk to you guys through it, because I'm trying to farm for something specific, and I'll explain that shortly. It's Satisfactory first-person view only. When I last played it, it was first-person only. I don't know if that's changed at all. Alright, just open some treasure chest. Nothing really good here. Okay, so what have I been doing? Why have I been running through this low-level labyrinth? There's this thing at the end here where you can transfigure a gem. And this right here, for example, Animate Guardian of Smiting is some kind of special Animate Guardian, but it's not what I'm looking for. I am trying to get Stone Golem of Hordes. I got a Stone Golem of Safeguarding. I'm probably not going to use it, but just in case I want to use it, I'm keeping that one separate. So you put this in, and because it's a red gem, I'm going to get 3 red options. So I'm going to say transfigure this. And we get red, red, red. And what do we get? Flame Golem of the Meteor, Divine Judgment, and Hammer of Shattering. None of what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to say cancel, just keep it as the animate thing, and switch my weapon back. Now, if we do successfully get the thing I want, it will inherit the levels from the gem it was on, which is why I'm using a gem that I have equipped and I'm leveling, so it's getting XP at the same time. You're doing SSF. I am doing SSF, yes. I love Path of Exile. I have over 1,000 hours in it. Some from like when it first came out, and some more recent. So there's lots of content I haven't done near the end-to-end game. However, I hate the trade system. I've done leagues where I traded a lot. It feels like a massive chore. Like, I dislike it enough. I would rather play without trading and then just go as far as I can until I get bored. However, the result of that is it's harder to get gear. Of course it is. But yeah, that's kind of the issue for me right now. I just really, really don't like trading, and I play SSF because it's easier when people are like, oh, hey, how come you don't just buy blah, blah, I can just say it's SSF, and then they usually are like, oh, all right. Hey, Marcos, when have you ever played Warframe or considered playing it on stream? As a non-Warframe player, I look at that and I'm like, oh yeah, it's the game with the robot ninjas. Every class is robot ninjas. I have not played it. I'm open to trying it sometime, but I have not played it. All right, really quickly here. So people are asking me about the new RSL stuff. I just launched the game, so there's gonna be some freaking pop-ups. Okay, so they added this new thing called the Cursed City. It's actually kind of cool. Let me see, is it gonna load right now? Oh, it's taking its sweet time. Okay, so here's the Cursed City. You start out here, and you're making your way through it. And each time you get to like an area, you click on it, and it's like, for this one, you can only use, what is that? Bannerlords, I think lizards or demons. And, or something like that, I'm not sure. But like, there are limitations on every one of these, which makes it more difficult. Now, 3 of these fights gives you a red key. You see, there's 2 out of 3 red keys. I've already beaten 2 of them. The last one is this fight here. And once you get all 3 red keys, you can attempt this new boss in the center of the city, using anything that's limited. Again, though, there's limitations for every battle here. Now, the problem is this battle. I do have some of these limitations. What is this? Dwarf, I guess Skinwalker, Bannerlords, and Lizards. I do have some heroes here. That guy I can't beat. He, like, in between each of his turns, he blocks like 16 attacks. So you have to hit him more than 16 times to start doing damage. Then he swings back, regenerates health, destroys your max health, so your maximum health keeps getting smaller, and he gets another 16 blocks again. So you need wait, try the double boss in the red part of the city. The red part. There's no one else that has a key. The problem is I need this, see that little reward right there, that red key symbol? I need one of those. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't see anywhere else on here, I don't see that there's a spare key. You don't have Nut? I do not have Nut, no. No, I don't have him. But yeah, anyway, this is what I got. The longtime players will see, like, everything past this person is not level 60. I could build up some of these. I could. I just don't see how they're going to help.
Money for the dentist, to support my favorite guide maker, game reviewer.
Oh, Tothal, yo, that warms my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tier 1 sub and saying the nice things. Honestly, I am very passionate about the game review stuff I do, but still trying to get it to be more successful than it has been so far. So hearing that you like that content from me actually means a lot to me. Thank you for that. Let's see. Oh shoot, which hallway did I just take? Nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on, I need my fan on. It's too warm in here. I'm gonna lose the hoodie too. Going to be slightly more naked than when I started the stream. Okay. Let's see. As long as I'm able to be here every day. A few of my guildies to talk about Dead Discord too. I have a dead one too. What the heck? So it looks like some people in my chat are saying that Discord is dead on mobile. Cannot confirm. I've only got it in front of me on PC. It looks like it's fine on PC right now, but we'll see. Hi, Noxy. Trying to find. There's another door in here somewhere. Time. Noxy, what? Oh, hang on. Why is Noxy posting the emote of her being done with me? You just got here. You're already done with me? Goodness gracious. You know what? I got a short little tale that will make me look bad. So I think Noxy will love it. Let me share something with you guys. Let me open up studio.youtube. This is the YouTube side for the content creators, all right? So I'm gonna open this up here. And all right, so here are my most recent videos, okay? On this page, I can see that if there was any restrictions, like if they get DMCAs, how many views it's got when I uploaded the video. There's a bunch of stuff here. Now, they're in order of uploads, but if I suddenly make a video go public, and it's been unlisted, it goes to the top of the list. Now, usually, sometimes Noxy will send me a batch. She'll be like, hey, I finished that big project you wanted me to do, like a guide for convergences or something. Also, here's 3 minis of some funny moments from the stream. I'm like, cool. And I upload them all to YouTube at the same time. Now, they look like this when they need a thumbnail. It's just a random darkened image from the video, and it's usually got a weird name because Noxy puts weird names on the files until I make it something different, or I leave it. Now, if I scroll down, you'll see, like this one says unlisted. This one doesn't have a proper thumbnail yet. This was a story time that Nox made for me. But usually I just scroll through and I look at this column to see, oh, unlisted, what was this? And either it's something just for patrons or it's something I haven't made public yet. So if she gives me like 3 minis, I don't want to make them all public on the same day. I need to space them out. They need room to breathe. If not, then they'll stunt each other's growth. So she sent me 3 today. 2 of them were like this size for like phone, so they would be classified as YouTube Shorts. I uploaded all 3, and I only saw, and then I tabbed out and I went and did something else. I came back later and I just saw one of them here. I was like, that's weird. So I upload the other 2 again. I go do something else, come back, and I still don't see it. And I'm like, what is going on? And I'm poking around because they used to show up here on this page, and I'm like, where are they? And then I was like, wait, when did this column get here? Now, to be clear, if you go to my YouTube channel, on the public-facing side, there's been a section for shorts for some time. On my side, like the creator side, there has not been one. So I was like, wait, when did they have this separate tab? I go to this separate tab, there was like 9 videos here. Not just from, like, this is the most recent one she sent me. It was there 3 times because I kept seeing it not show up and re-uploading it. The next one was there 3 times. The next one was there twice. The next one was there twice. So apparently for the last like month, anytime Noxy sent me a batch, I uploaded them all to YouTube. The shorts were getting sent to this other page. Later I would think, I guess it didn't upload, or I guess I'm stupid and I didn't actually do that. And I would just upload it again and then I'd forget about it. So I had like 4 or 5 videos here, but some of them were there 2 or 3 times each, waiting to be shown to the public. And I was like, oh my God. And my wife was like, what? And I was like, come here, I'll tell you how stupid I am. And then I deleted all the duplicates and started getting them ready to push out. And I was just like, oh geez. I had no idea that they were all getting funneled to that new little section.
An emperor is only as
WTF are you doing here? I haven't played yours 2 in a while. I got whiplash at you in PoE. Got 1,600 hours of PoE. Doesn't mean I'm great at it, but I'm long-term casual. I've actually got a couple guides for this game as well. But yeah, right now, just trying out the new league. I am near the farthest I've ever been in the game, though, so trying to farm for a specific transfigured gem I want right now, but it's good for conversation, because I can just chat with you guys at the same time. Are you doing lab again for respec? No, I'm trying to get a transfigured gem. So anytime I finish the lab, it will present me with 3 gems, and I'm trying to get the one I want. I don't know how many transfigured gems there are. There's at least like 30, but it gives you 3 options each time, and I'm just trying to get a specific one. Okay. Someone gave me some suggestions on how to tweak my build, because again, I'm in SSF. I don't want to copy someone's build, but I welcome advice on how I could get a little more out of what I'm already doing. And someone was like, hey, your carrion golem's not actually doing that much because you're using your zombies for defense, not offense. Why don't you change the carrion golem and just go, because right now I'm using carrion golem of the hordes, which is giving me so many little golems. They're like, why don't you change it for just a horde of stone golems, and that would free up some skill gem slots, and then you could add more other things. I was like, okay, so I gotta get a stone golem gem of the hordes, which is a new transfigured gem. So the only way to get that is by running this repeatedly and trying to get it. Snooty Gump, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. And there's a lot of that. You might have gotten that on discount. I'm not sure, but thank you. Mukluk Douglas, thought to be Reginald Esquire the 4th. This is Johnson Vessels the 3rd. Welcomes you and your gifted subs to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainments on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch your beakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Yeah, chat. Twitch is doing some crazy discounts. And this is not just for me. This is for all streamers, but for any of you interested. It's like right now, from December 13th until January 2nd, 25% off new recurring subs. From the 27th of December until January 2nd, 25% off gifted subs. From December 13th till December 20th, so there's 5 more days on this one, bonus bits. If anyone chooses to do a bit cheer on any platform, Twitch copies 10% of it if it's more than 300 bits. So there was actually someone yesterday, the Mad Lad did like $100, and Twitch, then it took like $10 from Bezos.
Can afford to be
Sergeant, oh my gosh. Hold on a second. We can fix that. The alert didn't play because I was because I had the other page open. Where? Hold on a second. There we go. Give me that. Give me that.
You must navigate your empire through trouble.
Sergeant, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Welcome. Mukluk Douglas, thought to be Reginald Esquire the 4th. This is Johnson Vessels the 3rd. Was you to the lab? Enjoy your stay entertainment's on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch your baker's giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but alone and at the edge. Welcome. Alright. Anime Guardian. Transfigure. Dude, I get Bone Shatter of Carnage, Flame Golem of the Meteor, Tectonic Slam of Cataclysm. No. I'm seeing a lot of that Flame Golem, not seeing the stone one I need. But at least I'm getting some XP at the same time. You can also later farm the T1 map, Flooded Mine, for the div card, the Primordial. Doesn't that give you like a random Primordial thing? Let's see.
How's the trade?
Greetings.
Wait, where's someone to sell at?
Greetings.
Random Primordial Jewel, gotcha. And I need all 3 to make the, what is it, the Anima Stone. Let's see, do. Okay, we can sell that one.
Yes?
Okay. Back we go. Speaking of, have you tried the new Ascendancy from the League? The promise is my favorite so far. Yes, I have. I'm currently running this one. Warden of the Magi. I've got tracking for specials. I've got and I've got the bark skin and the buffed bark skin. So just for some passive defensiveness. Meh.
The goddess is watching.
If you're able to, Uber Lab might be faster, as it has a chance to give an option that guarantees that you get transfigured for the gem you throw in. Uber Lab? Okay, so is that the 4th lab? I've got the first 3, so I can do normal, cruel, and merciless. Uber Lab. Okay, does Uber Labs still require you to get all of the trials from inside of maps? You need to do yellow maps to get the thing. It's the 4th one. It also gives you 2 tries no soon as you get an invite, you can do it.
The weary traveler.
Uber Lab trials only show up at tier 6 and higher maps. You only need 1 trial though. Really?
One defiles the Emperor.
Interesting. So, because I remember the last time I did map trials, there was like 6 different ones, and it was a pain to get them all. It was a big pain to get them all. What do you think of the new Twitch TOS changes? We'll go over that in a
Hi,
second.
Mukluk, love Mukluk, feels good.
To stand should never.
Axorexio, thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate the sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You technically don't even need a trial, just an invite, which is commonly gotten from trials, but not always. The invitation's like a consumable, right? So like if you do it and then if for some reason you fail, you have to get another one. Yes, okay. So that hasn't changed. Yeah, I remember in the past you needed, you had to do the 6 trials. And then once you had done all 6, you were sitting on 6 invites because each one gave you an invite. So it wasn't too bad getting it done after that. Gosh, where is it? Whoa. That's it. 6 trials not a thing for almost a year, I think. Well, that's cool. Before this league, I think the last time I played Path was October of last year, so I wouldn't doubt it. Well, if that's the case, I'll finish this one, and then I'll poke around at T6 plus maps and see if I can get lucky with I've already done a handful of them, but I have not yet been so lucky as to get a trial.
Lieutenants remain. Misery loves company, I suppose.
Hey, remember there, Mug. Long time no see. Hope everything's going fine. Everyone chat's hope you're well. Going good, Grab. I'm recovering from a root canal, so my mouth is a little messed up, but I am good. I am good. On the road to recovery. It's full of stars too with the Prime. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that. Mukluk to go spot that to me original. That's why the poet this chance of the third welcomes you back to the lab. Hope you enjoy your entertainments on the way. Can't get the speakers to the bigger giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge. You're welcome. You can also get Kirak missions and complete the map trial. Ooh, that's juicy. I haven't done Kirak missions because I think Daily Reset just happened. So I will have to see if he has any of those. No, different one. Which command is the ANET Store affiliate link? Exclamation GW2 plus. And thank you for considering using it. That helps a mucker out. That reminds me. Let me tab out really quick. Where is the thing I usually pin when I play this game? Oh, Hype Train. Whoa, it's all fancy and Christmassy. That's my first time seeing that one. Where is it? Here we go. New Player's Guide to PoE. There we go. Gotta plug my content here. And do that, and then...
Hello, everyone.
Oh, no, there we go. Okay. And pin. Perfect. There we go. Okay. I've made a couple of guides for Path of Exile. Some of the others are out of date from the changes they made in League mechanics, so I pulled those down. But that one is still 100% valid. I send that to new players a lot. Those things like break down that overwhelming talent tree that a lot of people see and get scared of. The scam train. Whose emote is that? Tactical potato. Wow. I've heard Harris Heller call it Scam Train before, so I thought it was him for a minute.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep the empire awaits you with open jaws.
That's such a line. Open jaws.
Triumphant at last.
3 treasure keys. Mike, do you remember the recipe for doing gem cutter and level 20? Yes, I've been looking forward to doing that. As if you look, I've got quite a few level 19 and 80% gems. But I was told that they changed that recipe, so I can no longer do that with, I can only do it with supports, is what I was told. I can't do it with not supports. Ah! That's the 3rd time I've gotten Stone Golem of Safeguarding. Ah. All right. I'll try the other method. Let's see. What's it? Oh my god. All right, hideout. And what did we get here? Alright, Embrace. Minions do 35% increased damage. Summon skeletons cover enemies in ash on hit. Summon skeletons take 24% of their max life per second as fire damage. Summon skeletons have Avatar of Fire. What? What does the ash do? Being covered in ash applies 20% less movement speed and 20% increased fire damage taken for 4 seconds. Summon skeletons have Avatar of Fire. 50% of physical cold and lightning damage converted to fire. Deal no non-fire damage. Have you ever used Path of Building? No. I've messed around with that website, and I found it, as someone who doesn't know how to use it, I found it very difficult to figure out how to use it. So no, I would say that it does not seem new player friendly. Not that I'm a new player, but I'm new to the website. What is the hypotenuse? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And before you think I'm acting too cocky, that's the only formula I remember from school. Boop, boop. Okay. Alright, Kirak. Let's see. What do we got? Where does it say what the goal is? Oh, it's at the bottom. Abyss, Ultimatum, Breaches, Expedition, Abyss, Rituals. But hold on. Don't I have those things that resets it? Reroll all of the Atlas missions. Okay, how do I... Rogue Exiles, Harvests, Labyrinth Trial. Look at you guys with the advice. It's map tier 10. Ooh.
I've received a report of a mysterious...
So you just right-click these. Okay. That was my first time using one of those. I took a break from campaign and did a bunch of heists today. All right. Yeah, there's a few bits of advice. All right, not doing that. I don't want to make the labyrinth harder. There's a few bits of advice I got today. And I'm working on that slowly. What someone said, your Impale Banner, get a Generosity Gem for it. Another thing was to get the aura that gives armor, because apparently, like, my physical mitigation right now is like 10% mitigated. And they said if you get that armor aura, it'll jump to like 50. With the, like, even though you've got Tabula Rasa on. I was like, okay, well that sounds freaking good. So I've got one of those leveling right now on my other set. I will need to, and there it is, it just leveled. I will need to find a spot to put it. And I would need to get the nodes in the giant talent tree that reduce mana reservation so that I can equip that. Determination fills you with it. Undertale reference.